Video review. Now, before you say, hey, Susan, I am not going to go to all the effort to video my stuff. Trust me, this is an investment. If you invest a couple of minutes, it saves you hours, possibly days or more of frustration. And it'll save the frustration of the dog because you will be able to see and go, wow, I could change this. If you don't have a tripod, it's as easy as using a toilet paper roll to create a tripod. When you look at your video, you're going to focus in on two things. Number one, you, and then you're going to look at it a second time and you're going to look at your dog. All right? You can do it in either order you want, but let's assume you're going to look at yourself first. So a few little check marks. Number one, what's your hair look like? Just kidding. Number one, you're going to be looking at your mechanics when you deliver the reinforcement. Did the reinforcement help the dog? So for something simple like our first game of treat diving, did you move and telegraph that you were going to give that cookie? Because your dogs are brilliant at picking up patterns of reinforcement, and they're going to start focusing in on your movement to mean, oh, cookie's coming. So ideally, that's going to happen really fast. When you're doing something like hand targeting, you want the reward to help build the behavior of hand targeting. And if the reward is slow and always comes from you, the dog's going to be looking at you. Your mechanics, that's what you need to focus on. How you deliver the reinforcement, the timing of when the dog got the reinforcement, maybe where the dog was looking when you said a word or clicked a behavior, if we're going to be doing that in some of these games that you're going to be playing. Mechanics, your mechanics, critical. Let's talk about your dog. Now, first thing is you're going to evaluate what we call temp. Well, I put in two E's. T-E-E-M-P. Teep? No, it's temp. What's the vibe of your dog? What's their temp? Is their tail up or is their tail clamped? Are their eyes bright and excited, or are their eyes, like you can see the whites of their eyes because they're freaked out a little bit? Are their ears on the top of their head because they can't wait to work with you? Or they're pinned and a little bit worried? And so what about their mouth? Is it like open and relaxed, or is it like kind of pursed? And what about your dog's posture? Is it a little bit slouching, or is it like, this is so much fun? All right, we want the dog relaxed, confident, and having fun, and the temp will tell you if they are. But let's go drill down a little bit. You may have a dog that is exhibiting great temp. Keep doing what you're doing. Watch that on video. But if you've got a dog that is exhibiting a lack of confidence or some worried, here's what you're going to do. Number one, make sure that you've got A+ great value rewards. Number two, do this at times when you know your dog is a little bit more excited. So maybe if you've come in from outside and your dog's happy to see you, or after they've had a bath and they're crazy, or when they're hungry. We need the dog to have a happier attitude, so we're going to pick times when we know they're more likely to embrace what you're doing. But have really high value rewards. That's a biggie. Now, some of you may have dogs on the other side that as soon as they sense that they're going to work or you're going to be giving cookies, they lose their mind. They get crazy. Now, for those dogs, I suggest you do your training after they've had a meal, and use less valuable rewards. Not like crappy, but not their A1 rewards, because we don't want them spinning out of control. All right? And be really careful when you're rewarding these dogs that you don't initiate the reward when they're barking in your face or bouncing off of you. That you're going to just wait until they're a little chilled, and then you can start your training or deliver a reward. All right? So you're going to look at your video and decide what's your dog's temp. Are they learning what you're hoping they will learn from the game? If not, either you need to adjust your mechanics, your placement of reinforcement. Maybe you need to adjust the environment. Maybe your dog is too distracted by everything around them. Those are the things you're going to see only if you're looking through your videos. So please video. That's it for now.